Hello all, this is Theresa and welcome to my channel. I wanted to do a quick video this morning on Happy Mail from Carrie with Carrie the Paper Monkey. Carrie, you are so special and thank you very much for this lovely Happy Mail that you gifted me with. My husband just got back from the post office and he brought me this package. And I forgot to turn my volume off. I was just rushing through this. Where the heck is it? There it is. Okay. So, anyways, he just got back from the post office and I opened it up and, you know, I knew something was coming. She sent me a tracking number. I was like, what could she have possibly sent me? We didn't talk about sending me anything, but I'd forgotten that I asked her if she found another Somerset magazine that I wanted to purchase. Well, I think what I said to her was that I've been shooting myself in the foot for not pulling the trigger on purchasing one of her Somerset magazines when she had a quick sale the other day. And it's just something that I wanted to add to my stash. I just wanted one magazine to add to my stash. There's a couple things that are on my wish list of things that I want to add to my stash. I'm a collector. I'm a junk journaler, but I'm a collector. So anyways, let's turn this around. Isn't that a cute butterfly? I don't know how she did that. Okay, and then on the other side, there is a monkey. Well, we should turn that. I'm just blocking Carrie's address, not mine, because I use a P.O. box, so I don't care if people see mine. But yeah, there's her signature. All right, so she nicely had this packaged, so I definitely can use that for journal cover making, and I do use those for that sort of thing. And then this is the Somerset Studio magazine that she sent to me. And not only is it a Somerset Studio magazine, but when I saw this breathtaking artwork inspired by Jane Austen, I was like, oh my gosh, this is my jam. All right, you know, there's a couple people that I watch that do things that are different from me. Let's see. So Carrie does a lot of bright colors, and let's see. April does a lot of glue booking. Joan does a lot of diamond art. So there are people that I watch their, oh, Emily, you do a lot of crocheting, but these folks also do junk journaling, the way I do it in some respect, you know, but even if they don't, their ideas inspire me. So I can take something that somebody else does and I can bring it into my world and I can just put some extra ink on it or wrinkle it up or something like that, and I can adapt it to something that speaks to my creative spirit. So thank you everybody for, I don't really like how this is showing. Oh, it's my stupid screen. I've got my screen up, that's why. Because I usually watch on my computer on YouTube to make sure that I'm in frame. Now I'm happy. Okay, I had my screen pulled down on my monitor. Anyways, thank you guys for sharing, and you are inspiring. Even if your jam isn't quite what my jam is, it still works, and this really made me super happy. And then I love to do mixed media, and I don't know who that is, and this looks like it's got a lot of potential too. So here's the next. So this was so fun all by itself, and she hit it out of the park just by sending me this. The other day I said in a video, I was like, I don't know why we touch things when we're doing videos, but we do. Sometimes I get tired of watching people touch their stuff on their videos, but I have a difficult time refraining from doing that, so I should be a lot more understanding. Okay, so this is all so cute. I just love all of this, and I'm already getting ideas. Well, the reason why I wanted a Somerset studio was because of Amy with Crafty Cat, because she always does weekly, she does something that inspired her from a Somerset studio magazine, and I thought, oh my gosh, I would like to look at that excuse me, and see if there's something that inspires me. Thus my reason for wanting to have a copy of a Somerset studio magazine in my stash. So let's look at what Carrie did to just heap blessing upon blessing. First of all, she typed me a lovely letter, and it is just sweet. She thanked me for the happy mail that I sent her. Well, I sent her the happy mail because I hit 600 subscribers, and on the day that I was doing a giveaway, she had commented. So I had one person that won the drawing, and then the other people, I asked them for their addresses, and I just sent them out a little stash in an envelope. Nothing fancy. It was just a regular little greeting card type envelope. And then she turns around and does this for me. She just talks about being blessed to find creative people in her community. And I just love the last paragraph. And I hope Carrie doesn't mind that I shared this. But better to ask for forgiveness later kind of thing, you know? Or I can't repeat things sometimes. But I've sent you just a few items that I thought you would like. You're spot on, Carrie. Thank you. Please regift or donate these if you can't use them. Oh, heck no. That's not happening. And she says, I'd love to share, but I also don't want anything I send to become a burden or an obligation. Oh my goodness. When I read that last sentence, I was like, are we kindred sisters or what? Because that's me, you know, and sometimes that kind of thing happens where, again, you've got one person has one style and another person has another style sometimes, and sometimes we could get sent something in Happy Mail that you're like, oh shoot, what am I going to do with this? This isn't something I use. And for me, it can be a bit of a burden because I have a small area and I don't always have a large amount of space to collect. So just she's a lovely lady is all I want to say. And if you're not watching her on YouTube, you may want to reconsider that because she has a great speaking voice. You might want to turn the volume down a little bit sometimes because she really projects her voice, which is good. I mean, she's not annoying to listen to like sometimes folks are, simply because they ramble or maybe they don't speak loud enough or whatever the case may be. And that's fine. We're not all perfect. I think because I've lost a crown on my molars, I feel like sometimes I speak with somebody who has their dentures out. And also I've noticed in the last 6 months, I would say, I've noticed maybe almost a tremor in my voice. I'll have to ask Joan if she ever experiences that. But when I listen to Joan with Joan's Junk Journal Creations, I don't usually hear a tremor in her voice. So I don't, but she's younger than I am too. So I'm 64 this year. So age does that to us. Yay, yay us. So I really got off on a rabbit trail there. Let's get back to the video as it's intended. And she surprised me. So every once in a while, she stuffed my magazine. Look at these cards. I love them because even though, you know, they're glossy and that, they look vintage to me. Yeah, this one is pretty bright on that side, but that one definitely looks vintage to me. And I just love that. Now, anything that is brighter, oh, that's not a problem. I'm just going to take my sandpaper and I'm going to rough that up. Love that one. See, it's got some, it looks dirty and patina almost. And I love that. Look at this, Norman Rockwell. I love Norman Rockwell. And I've been seeing people use these just to put a little something in a pocket in a journal. And I've been thinking that I would like something like that, and now I have it. So these are all perfect. More Norman Rockwell. I just love all this. This is just plain interesting. Yep, those are definitely a keeper. So as I go on, then, I hope I don't miss anything. Looky here. She stuffed this in here. This is one of the best Happy Meals I've ever gotten. I've had a couple others that are right up there, but this is vellum and I love it. And I was just made a note to myself to print more on vellum. And I love every piece of this. This would have been really cute in my Tattered Bunny journal that I did. But that's okay. I still have all my Tattered Bunny digitals. And if I do it again, then I'll have that. Love every piece of that. Thank you, Carrie. Oh my gosh, there's so many things in here, you guys. And I wouldn't be surprised if I finish this video, put this magazine to the side because I have to go back to work. It's the 1st of October and I'm a bookkeeper, so I've got reconciliations galore to do. But look, she put a couple, I only saw this piece of lace before I started the video. Now I saw this piece of lace and this piece, and she put one big piece. Oh my gosh. This is to die for in my book. I love both of these. Thank you, Carrie. Okay, where's the next surprise at? Right here. Wow, I love this. This is beautiful. I use this kind of stuff all the time. This one looks really old. And what do we have here? Oh, it's a cluster. She makes some awesome clusters and she's really inspired me in the past. Look at that. That would be really cool to make. I could do that. From my Stampin' Up! Experience as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I have learned how to look at a card that somebody else made that was very elaborate, and I have taught myself how to copy from them and figure out what the layers are. Like you've got a base and then put a layer of book page there. There's a little die cut and a key and a ribbon with some tags and some burlap. Then another die cut. And I have the pistons or whatever from Amazon. I have black and white, I think. I know I have white. And then put a butterfly there with maybe some cheesecloth underneath. Another die cut, little label, maybe a little gem. Yeah, this would be really easy to create. And I love studying a picture and figuring out, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This is a fabric. Oh, there's more than one. Forever. I think that says forever. This thread, she used gold thread. Fancy. I never change my thread. I'm too lazy. This is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, the other thing is that I think Carrie has a Ko-fi shop, but I know that she does sell stuff, and she probably has some clusters in a store somewhere, so you may want to check that out. See, I think that's, oh no, that is not it. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I love butterflies. I have a spot for butterflies, and I have a spot for flowers, and more flowers, and that says bold. That is very cool. And yes, Carrie, you will see me using this stuff. And here, now usually, I'm like, why? Because people, okay, I'm stuttering because I'm trying to figure out how to say this. But I sell a lot of pre-made ephemera. And in the back of my mind, I'm asking myself, why would people buy pre-made ephemera when it is so much fun to make? And that's why I have to sell it, because I can't use it all. I make so much, and I don't have the room to store it. And it hurts me to see my stuff sitting on a shelf just gathering dust. So if somebody would like it, I would like to give it away or sell it so that I can buy more materials to make more. So here's a piece of pre-made ephemera, but I love this because the paper is just awesome. I love this book page. I love the feel of it. I love the look of it. Her sewing is so beautiful. Thank you so much. And then I could actually use, I won't, because that's not the way. Let me just show you real quick how easy it is for me to organize stuff when it comes in. So right here we have butterflies. Butterflies are here. Oh, flowers are here. So these are flowers, so they go right here. These are butterflies, and this is a flower. Okay. Oh, my butterflies are up here. And my butterflies are all in this spot. This is off camera, you can't see. So now my butterflies are going to go right here, and this is so important because this means when I want butterflies, I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to see what Carrie gifted me along with some of the stuff that I've done, and boom, I'll use it. Carrie has some great crafting ideas, or I'm sorry. Yes, she does have great crafting ideas. Oh, I forgot about these. But she also has, so I am sorry. My brain is just going all over the place because I am so excited about this. This is my work basket right here. So I'm going to put this beautiful little gem right there so that I will use it in my next journal, which I've got a couple ideas of what I'm going to do. One is I'm thinking about doing the accordion journal challenge, or collaboration, whatever. And what's the other thing? I finished my Marie A for Junk Journal Madness. Oh, Maybe I don't have any other ideas. Maybe I'll just do the accordion one. October, November, December. Yeah, there's no Junk Journal Madness. Excuse me, collaboration. I need a drink. Just a second. Going on this month. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you, Carrie. This is a double pocket tag. I love it. Oh my gosh, I have been... Is she like on my brainwave? I have been wanting this in my stash. In fact, I went through my labels the other day. I went through my digitals the other day to look for something like this. That is unreal that she sent me these. And that's just been in the maybe last week or the week before. You are the best. And you know when you see something like this, that Carrie was thinking about the person. And this paper is beautiful. This is from a dictionary book, but the paper is so awesome. My dictionary books aren't this cool because they're newer. Abstract relations. This is a cool book. I love it. So that's going to go right in here to use as a base for one of my, I'm doing the 50 stack challenge. So I might even use some of that for that. And then to go into the accordion journal, oh my goodness, I love shorthand pages. I swear she knows me. How does she know me like that? This is so awesome. This is right up my alley. And I love this. So this is an easy put away. I have this drawer. See if you can see the label. Right there it says botanical on it. And this has my Edith Holden, and I have a Reader's Digest botanical book in here. I've recently been just cutting out some pieces from periodicals that looked, but you know, I've got nature in here too. So, and then I had this little book that I bought for when I did Language of Flowers journal that I was copying off of Carol Laws. And so I have leftovers from that. So I love these kind of things, and this is going to be perfect for, ooh, this one I might even color. I was thinking the other day that I don't know if I can anymore though, because I haven't done it for a while. I used to color images with my alcohol markers, my Stampin' Up! Alcohol markers. So I don't know, I might be too shaky to do that anymore. I am trying a technique that I painted inside of the lines today. Where is it? So the process was I stamped with this stamp first, very lightly, and I painted the inside. It's almost dry. That's why I've got some paint on me. And it would be best if I had a stamp placement tool. So I drew a line to hopefully be able to line this up. And this is a photopolymer, so actually I forgot that. That'll be real easy to line back up. So I'm going to stamp it again, and it's gonna look kind of cool. Okay, I love this. I have a couple more. This brings me up to like 3. I just said it a minute ago. Boy, that, whatever that is, I just said it. I have about 2 other pages like this, and I'm trying to think real quick where they're at, and that's not coming to me because now I'm mad at myself. Dictation, no, shorthand. Oh my gosh, shorthand is not a difficult word. Okay, I'm going to stick this over here, and I'm going to think, oh my, yep, I knew about that. Let's move that. This is so delicate, I'm afraid to touch it. Let's just put that on the desk over here where it's safe. Oh my gosh, there's more. And there's more. I love this type of paper. It's like she knows me. Look at me looking for more stuff. That's pathetic, Theresa. Like a kid in a candy store. She's making me work for it too, huh? This is such an awesome magazine. I'm going to have so much fun with it. That's cute. All right. Thank you again and again. Cards. I have a place for cards. Where did I put playing cards? I think I put playing cards. Yep, I have a whole little drawer for playing cards. So I just acquired these. They're 18th century playing cards replica. So these are going to go in nicely with those. Put that back in my area. And most of the stuff that she gave me is put away. Now this I have, the drawer is too heavy, but I'll give it a shot anyways. I have a bigger drawer in this Michael's trolley, whatever. And this drawer says vellum and straw paper. So this is going to go right here. And now I've got that treasure categorized the way I want it. That's put away, and I have to try and remember where that goes. And then this goes in my lace drawer. Don't know why that was falling out. Look at that. That's vintage. Most of this is vintage in here. Not all of it. This isn't vintage. But most of this is vintage in here. And so I love it. I love it. And I have a policy for my own self that when this gets too full, I have to start creating with it and not buying more. So technically this kind of is too full because I have a couple little lace areas around me, so I have to be using this stuff. Because, you know, I constantly tell myself, hi Beth, hi do-it-yourself craft bazaar, welcome. I constantly tell myself that I do not want to get to the point that when I die, I have this ton of stuff that somebody has to get rid of. Or, you know, it's just all about that is I have enough stuff for 2 lifetimes, 3 lifetimes maybe. And that's just silly in my mind. The rest of you can do what you want, you know, but that's my rule for myself. But anyways, that was just a quick video to show you what my Happy Mail haul was from Carrie the Paper Monkey. I am so blessed right now, and I'm so looking forward to using this magazine. And be sure that if you guys are curious as to what all the lovely things were that Carrie got for me and she stuck it in this magazine, be sure to watch the replay because it is super sweet.